Okay,
Hello?
hope you can hear me, right? So let's start.
Hello.
Yeah, okay. Today we'll do the last session related to stretch, right?
Hello?
Yes, can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you too.
Okay.
Okay,
All right.
right. Then today I'm going to do the last part of stretch as we are moving to Python by next day. So under that, we are going to discuss about one last thing. We have already discussed about motions, looks, sounds, events, controls, sensing, right, and operations. Okay, now let's move to the my blocks or the code blocks, right? How this works. Actually, sometimes when you want to, when you want to do something bigger. So the code here, the written code here can be very long. There can be a very long code. Okay, let's think that I just want to draw a circle, a square, rectangle, triangle, hexagon, octagon, like different shapes in the string. Then, see if I'm going to draw that like this, so I can start by clicking the flag click. Bring the flag click into the stage, and then from the extensions, from these extensions, I can get the pen. From this extension, I can get pen. Okay. Then let's try to erase everything at the beginning. Want to draw. Okay, let's reduce the size also to 40. Then I want to draw a triangle. Triangle has three sides. Triangle has three sides, so I can start and then pen down and move. Let's move 100 pixels, and then I'm going to turn left side. Let's say I'm going to turn 120 pixels left side, because to draw a triangle, internal angle should be 60. So if this is a line, then in order to make it a triangle, you have to draw like this. Then this side it is 60. But we are moving forward this side, and when turning this side, it should be 120. I hope this part is clear to you, right? 120 this side, 60 this side. So one side 60, the other side 100. So that is why I'm turning 120. Clear on this?
Yeah.
Okay. Then let's repeat that 3 times. Okay, you will end up with a triangle. Right. When I click the flag, it is a triangle. So likewise, if I want to draw a rectangle, after that, I just want to draw a rectangle. Then I have to copy this code. This time, let's move to some other place. Just pen up and move to other place. Pen up. Let's move. Pen up and move 150 pixels. And this time I'm going to turn 90 degrees as I'm going to draw a rectangle. Okay. So degrees here should be 90. So now you can see the code is like it's going to be very lengthy if I'm going to draw the other shapes also. Okay. Yeah. Let's start placing the cat here. Here to here, pen up, pen up. After that, I have to move and pen down, right? Otherwise, like there will be a line in between. Now, so if I start here, two independent shapes will be. But anyway, so then I need a pentagon here, hexagon here, then 7 side, and also octagon. Right? If I try to draw like that, that chord will be very. Try to add hexagon to this. Sorry, pentagon to this. This place I need the pentagon. So start from the corner, right? Okay, what is the pixel measurement there? 218 minus 218 64. Minus 218 64. Okay, I'll start with that position. Go to minus 218 64. Then wherever I am, even I'm here, it will start from the corner. Oh, I have to. When I'm moving, I have to pen up and move, right? Otherwise, again, a problem. Pen up, and move, then pen down and draw. Pen up, move. Okay, now it's clear. Here. Okay, anyway, it will draw shapes here only. So this is what the result is. You can try this code and also try to add pentagon to this place, pentagon, and hexagon to this place. I know the code will be lengthy. You can make it shorter by adding a small thing like you can add a repetition and make it small. That is one suggestion. Sorry. You can add repetition 3 times. Do this. 3 times, do this. That can make your code shorter, right? Then remove this part. I'm okay with this part also. There, you can add like this. That doesn't matter. Again, 4 times this. Because no need to write down that length here. 4 times, 3 times this, 4 times this, 5 times another thing. So likewise, please proceed up to 6 times, 7 times, and 8 times. So angle can be easily calculated here. So how to calculate the angle? Here 120. So if you multiply 120 by 3, what is the value? 120 by 3. 120 by 3. 120 into 3. Yes. Mathematics.
360.
Yeah. 90 into 4. 90 by 4. 90 multiplied by 4.
360.
360. That is it. So it always forms 360. That means if you pen up and create 364. Okay, 360. Let's reduce this to 80. That doesn't matter. Here 5 sides. 5 into which number is 360? 5 into
72.
72, right? Okay. 5 into 72 is 360 then. So let's try that. Okay. Sit. You can reduce the side length also. Maybe side length 60.
Yeah, now it works. Now it works.
Okay, now hexagon. You can pen up again. Pen up again, but this time you need to move to this location, right? Somewhere here. You can manually give the location. It is 206, 206, 79. So that location you can give, because sometimes automatic calculations are working, but manual calculation is anyway working. So you can just move to this place and then try to draw hexagon. 6 into which number is 360? 6 multiplied by? Yes, 6 into which number? Or you can, if you, yeah, or you can add mathematics here. You can divide 360 by 6. Yes, 60 is the answer. You can divide 360 by 6. So that is also, you can apply it here. Because 6 sides now, 360 by 6. Let's try this now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent. Okay, then 7 sides. Let's move 150 pixels, similar to the previous one. Now you're in the second line. 150 pixels. This time 7 sides. Just change this number to 7. That's it. When you need 8, move again. Change this number to 8. Let's reduce the size by little to make more room. Okay. Right. This code is lengthy. I just wanted to show this code is lengthy. So it is basically printing 3 to 8 sides. How can you make this code shorter? Okay, do this now. Please complete this now first. You can define under the my blocks. You can go to the my blocks there. You can create a new block, make a block. So block name, let's say triangle. Right? The block name is triangle. And then under this block, under this triangle block, what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the code now from this triangle. Oh. Okay, I'm going to remove these blocks and then put this under the triangle, because it is pen down, drawing 3 axis. Merging this back. Add in another new block. This block name is this time square. Okay. Under the square, what I'm going to do is, he actually after after moving 150 steps, so I can draw the triangle. Here, easy. The related code is here. I'm going to separate them. Then pen up this part. This part I'm going to set it to the square. Actually, triangle should come here, right? Then the square. So now the code, this main code is more like it's visible, and you can see the different code blocks are there for triangle, square, triangle, then pentagon. Pentagon has 5 sides, so you can just get this with the pen down, and Just put pentagon there. Likewise, it is possible to break down this. You are breaking down the code into, now still the same, right? Still, you will get the same triangle. You can see it's still the same. The output has no difference. Only thing is you have introduced new function. Into, actually, this can be further customized. Okay, first of all, do this. First of all, do this. So this can be further customized. How you can just first create this. But here, if you are creating triangle, square, pentagon, hexagon, octagon, likewise, you have to create. So this can further be streamlined. So without using that, without doing that, we can further streamline by just adding one function. Only one function is enough to do all these things. So let me erase this and show you what we are going to do now. Okay. I'm going to, first I have to use the, stop the usage, otherwise it will give an error. Pentagon and delete the pentagon. Stop square usage and also delete the square. And stop rectangle usage and delete the rectangle as well. Now there is a gap. I'm going to add that. Okay, make a block. This time I'm going to create here. I'm going to add input block. This time I'm going to add an input, second one. Right? Okay, my input, make a block. Now I'm going to add an input. Click OK. So this input is basically, currently it's Boolean. So I don't want Boolean to be there. I'm going to remove that later. For the moment, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add another variable. The variable says sides. Sides. Right? Variable say sides. So I'm going to add these sides. Oh, sorry. Should be logic. Should be input, no? Block, actually, you have to create the other one, right? Add an input or number of text. This one. Sorry, my mistake. To there, you can add the, to this, you can add the sides. Oh. Okay. No. I click a block name. A block. Okay. Cannot hide the sides. Just wait. Let's set the sides first. Set sides to 3. When you're running, you have to add, you can add the sides. What about this numbers of text? All right, number of text. For that, you can add a variable that doesn't matter in the blocks. You can say here, let's add the triangular code. Triangular code is basically repeat 3 times. Repeat. You can say number of text here, number of text here. So then what you need to do, you need to move. This is similar to the previous code. You need to move 600. Then turn turn from the operation, you can say 360 divided by the sides. Okay, sides you don't know. Initially sides 3. And pen down should be there. Okay. This is the template. Here actually it should be number of sides. When you're running this, our block name, we didn't mention the block name. So we can rename that. Block name is, say, draw. Okay. Draw. Then I'm going to add here, draw, set sides to 3, then draw the number of sides. Let's see. It is drawing a triangle. If sides is 4, the side is 4, it's drawing square. Side is 5, it's drawing pentagon. So now you need to control this, otherwise it's going to hit the border. No? Start with sides 3. Start with try to see if the first one is okay. The second one is draw, you can say 4 sides, or you can, without telling that, you can increase the number of sides using the variable. You can increase the number of sides. Change sides by 1. Change sides by 1. Then again draw the sides. Now 4. Again you can say draw. Again change sides by 1. And draw. Okay. Now only one function. Let me show. 1, 2, 3. Okay, you can see it applies. Only thing is this go and hit the border. So let's make it smaller. Let's make it smaller, like 70. Then okay. Then it is. Otherwise, it's going to hit the border. Now only one function to do this. Likewise, we can streamline this function or this block. What this block will do, it will take the number or the input and then repeat the particular time. Rather than defining the same function again and again, you can add like this. Now this is easy. Now this is easy as you can remove all these and replace with the, you can remove all these and replace. So this part you can keep this pen up, move 150 steps, remove this. Oh, remove this and remove this as well. Everything you can remove. Keep the pen up. Next steps. Here also repeat 8 pen down. You can remove. And after moving pen up, you can add to this, right? I think that will further pen up, and yeah, pen up you can add here. Then you can remove the pen up as well. Make it shorter. And here also you can move the pen up. It's shorter. Now nothing is there, right? So code is very short now. Draw sides. Now it is actually 5. For 6, you can just copy this, duplicate. move 150 steps. And then okay, 150 steps. Again, copy, paste this one. Okay. Only thing is, like, you can this will give let you give only constant width that you can change, right? That also you can change. Let's make it 50, and you can see everything visible. See how easy that is. Now we have summarized the code with customized function. This is called a function. We have summarized. Actually, this 150 also you can add it to here, because 150 is also repeating. That 150 also you can add, but there is only small change. When you're going to the next line, the problem happens. Otherwise, you can add this 152. Let's add 152 and see what will happen. This is okay for the first, second, and third. No doubt about that here. First, second, and third, 150 is okay. Right? Or you can even reduce now. Now size is reduced. Now 100 you can put. First read is okay. Next, you have to go to the next line. That is where the problem happens. Okay, let's remove this part and see what will happen. We can experiment, right? 150 also I moved to the function. Let's try now further summarize. Okay, you can see this is closer, so I can just move 70 steps. Oh. 50 here, sorry. Here 80, here 120, sorry. Okay. Here. How we can reduce the remaining things? Okay. Here we can do one thing. Here we are repeating this 3 times, no? Sides equal 3, and we are repeating this 3 times, no? So instead of that, we can add again from the control. Don't confuse. From the control, I can add this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. Right? 6 times I can add, and I can tell, draw the sides, change this by 1. So now what will happen? But this will try to draw in the single line, right? So that is the problem. This will try to draw in a single line, because after this it is over, then you try to draw it in a single line. But you have to do something here. Actually, after 3 steps, maybe you can put 3 here, do this, and after that move down and another 3 there. That can be the solution. Just remove all these things. Nothing is needed. Okay. 3 by 3. Or you need 4 by 4. You can do like this, 4 and 4 here. Okay. Now any number, 3 by 3 or 4 by 4. Here the gap you can increase, or you can reduce the size. Reducing size will work, and increasing the gap will also work. Slight difference. Maybe you can say 38 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Yeah. So you can see the code in a single page. This is how interesting the functions are. But if I try to do this in the beginning stage, you won't understand. Still, I know a little bit of confusion, but the thing is, you know how you have started and you know how you can summarize the code using these functions or code blocks. It's easy. But at the first go, maybe you will not be able to understand what's this. But this is basically the repetitive codes we can put into a single block. That is what we did. Okay, now you can modify your code and see. Right, in this case, you are not measuring these angles again and again because everything is automated now. This is what an algorithm is. Now, if you mention here 6 objects and here 6 objects in the second line, first line 6 objects, the second line 6 objects. Only thing is you have to control the size of the side and also the gap between the objects. Let's say 60 there. I'm not sure whether it's going to help. But let's try 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's okay. Totally okay. Now you can even try. For 7, I guess. With these measurements. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So this is the flexibility of functions or code blocks. Right? That means you can reapply calculation. Here 17 sides. It's went up to 17 sides. It does the calculation. We don't want to worry. It's working for any number, but there is a maximum number and minimum number. For example, if you give 5 here and okay, 5 here, then 40 here, and let's increase this to 10 and 10. Let's see, because there is a visible number. You can see very small, tiny objects are there.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna stop and just do it for homework.
Okay, sure.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Have a nice day.
Okay, bye. Stay tuned.